9:30. It's only been 30 minutes. Second RSA. Matter Park. Oh, there goes the Pops. He's like smiling. So street. Hey, there she is. Hello. Intro Station Plaza. Not even a high-speed train could hold to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strength. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blunt about trying to instruct us, so basically, about what we expected. The same is true in other areas as well. Understood. Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, madam. Finish Square Girls School. Why are they cutting class?
My, what a spectacular sight. My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the sky. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Ray?
Wow! That's the Courageous! Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
On here, man. Just the king and queen.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our stained and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
Or your government. Chancellor's office.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun for now. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point.
What's
Board
that?
has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
Really? Gonna do that loop? That's a waste of fuel. What province? Courageous, the bridge.
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arch. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arch.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I don't think you need to say aye aye. This is what the bridge of Cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Espen Foundation's latest information processing system, aka CPU. Oh, you actually managed to get the Reinfer Group Zest Central Factory in the Espen. I'm just call it Espen Foundation to collaborate. I suppose you will be the most well-informed on the matter of technology. It took the combined effort of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint into beauty. She said into beauty. I caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing something. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. All my labor bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that meets all of my ideal specifications. At a length of 75 Arch, almost twice the size of the original Arcelor. And with it supporting 20 ZCFs high performance engine, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the Arcelor. I can't even say that anymore. 3,600 SPH, but the Crusader's boost armor and interception capabilities. Good grief, she memorized all the specs already. Well, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. It sounds like he's compensating for something. I heard something like this was in development, but I never would have imagined you packed this much power into it. Well, now we have a rough idea how extravagant the ship is. But what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless father did actually enlisted in the Imperial Army. I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, the ship isn't a part of any military force. Huh? So wait, is it officially regarded as the property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intended this ship to give wings to a third faction of sort, unconnected to both the Imperial and Provisional Army. To that end, I could think of no finer captain than Viscount Arce. Well, that's at least explains some of it. I see what you're going at. Yeah, the fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Can I ask for a stronger deterrent than they? I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyway. About half the crew here are on loan from my division, the 7th Armored. Damn, they're on loan? Then you should be using them. The rest are civilians representing a variety of nationalist and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm just that good at gathering information. They've also tasked me as the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Joel was definitely a good choice. He got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more of the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I never imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship with such a distinguished crew. Makes me curious though. Are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? That's our plan, yes. Our hope is that it might help share some of the tension that's been building across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. Ah, that makes sense, considering they got their own airship too. The Intelligence Division and RMP seems to be keeping them in check for now. But having a ship like this in the air would definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge of stretching my wings, I can take to the sky whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a particular score in the skies above Heimdall. I can't even say Heimdall correctly. Well, putting aside that idiotic flight of fancy, at this speed it should take us less than an hour to reach Royal. Feel free to make yourself at home while you're on board. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Don't poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I'll take you up on that. And that's how we ended up flying to our destination aboard the Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. We didn't just sit and look up the window, of course, since we had kept permission. We set about exploring the courageous, seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Can I patrol? Yes, I can. Alright. Honestly, you could have told me about this a little sooner. Is this the reason you've been so busy lately? I apologize for the secrecy, but of this project still under the veil of strict confidentiality. There are some things I'm forbidden to speak of even to my daughter. I'm sure you realize that. What? Boss must have known, right? Why was he allowed to know while I was left in the dark? Well, we're really honored to have been invited on board. The rest a bit easier once we arrive and we're knowing we have an Imperial escort. Maybe you can. The Provisional Army will have a little choice what to accommodate you. This ship's purpose is to act as deterrence to both factions as well as the Imperial Liberation Front. By doing that, we hope that the courageous will hold the old guard at bay long enough for something new to take root. I'm sure it will. They chose wisely and named you captain. So I assume that the ship's not only purpose. What's ship's only purpose? Well, running airship this event seems excessive. All you're going is to use it as a deterrent. Oh, that's right. There has to be some other purpose it was made to fulfill. Very precisely of you. I regret that I wasn't able to discuss this with you properly when you were at Legroom last time. But I'm proud to see just how much you've grown since you enrolled at the academy. I have my class to thank for that, learning alongside them rather than a consistent source of insight. Is that what? Tell me, how's she doing? Is Laura getting along with the other students? Oh, I think she's been fitting in fine. I see. That's reassuring to hear. time, I worry that growing up in a sword fighting household causes her to end up less well-rounded than her peers. I hope you and the others will continue to look out for her, of course. We're glad she's with us. I can't imagine class 7 without her. Can't help but get the feeling that she's something more to you than simply a classmate. The bonding events. Whatever the truth may be, I hope you'll continue to treat her as the lady she is. I'm not one to abide inappropriate behavior towards my daughter. I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about, but I like to think I know how to conduct myself towards my classmate. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. What are you two going on about with all your whispering and your fruitive glances? Is that there's nothing you need to concern yourself with, just a little discussion between men. You needn't worry. We'll be sure to get you to your field study safely. Student of Thor, I expect you to give it your utmost. Huh? He really does care about her.